1859.
Let's have a look.
1857.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. Today is a very, very special day. You all know of Petey Ooh-Ah, my mentor. Well, we worked it out that about 10 years ago, Pete got this permission. I only had the Xterra 705 at that point. So we did all this. I did this with the Xterra 705. Pete did it with an E-Track. And then near the end, he got the brand new Equinox 800. We don't believe we've been here for at least 4 years, and it may even be 6. So, you know, life being as life is gets in the way of things, and you know, health issues, all sorts of stuff. But today Pete and I are back. Now he is somewhere down there. I can't even see where he is now. Oh, nope, he's that way. There he is, right there. Actually, if I do that, he's there. So anyway, we'll be catching up with him later through the day. But we're out for the whole day. We've got our lunch. We've already found our smoko tree, and they're going to be... Nope, wrong way. There's our smoko rock. So yeah, we're all set, we're ready to go. So, probably enough talking with me. I'm out with the Legend, he's got the 800. I'm going to go for depth, so I've decreased my recovery speed to 3. I want to punch down, I know there's deep targets. There's little sites where tents were and that around here, where the miners were. And yeah, this great permission that we've been given, it's going to be brilliant. It's going to give again. But anyway, enough yabba from me. Let's get out there and see what we can find. Well, there we are. First hole, first target. And we've got the back end of a spoon. We'll never know whether it's owned by a right or left-handed person. There you go. Back end of a spoon, nonetheless. So that was only... let's say 2-3 inches down. Interesting little signals. Told me it was long by the pin pointing, but yeah, and we've lost it. Anyway, cool little find for a start. Beautiful piece of humanality right there. We will keep going. Let's get you in from the start. There's Petey over there. And we have this. That's got to sound good, doesn't it? Yeah. The ground is actually pretty dry here. So it's not the depth that I remember. But anyway, time does play funny tricks on a person. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Actually, let's have a really good investigate, shall we? All right, you ready for the big zoom in? Look at that glorious edge in the rays of the morning sun. It doesn't get much better than that. If you think I'm taunting and teasing you, look, you could be right. Far be it from me to do that. You know, we want to see what it is, but you just want to take the time. Yeah, I can hear you all. Are you joking me? Oh. Who got taunted and teased on that one, hey? That? No, it's not lead. Knee. There we go. Well, it's not a coin either. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I suppose it serves me right for teasing you folk. I thought we were on a winner on that one. Anyway, not to worry. It's a nice target. We found it. We hadn't found it last time. We'll keep going. 6 inches down in that hole, I was getting a, I don't know, 43, 44, 45. And I got that. So, we've got us a nail. But, we've got us those. Deliberately melted into something that was semi-round. Now, yes, they're potentially lead. Is it an amalgamy thing and there's gold in there as well? Could be mercury as well. Oh, yeah, probably. I'm still handling lead. Yeah, not that I'm mad or anything. But yeah, just these 3 little ingots that were buried. Yeah, 6 inches down, as I said. Unusual. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's keep going. Well, over there was where I got those 3 little lead ingots. Can't see that probably in the sunlight, but if I go down into there, 43 again. That is a bloody thumper. What the hell's going on here? And why didn't we get these before? It's pretty bloody amazing. And it's bloody heavy. But yeah, another lead ingot. Got me stuffed. Anyway, we'll keep going. Mystery thickens. Well, out of that hole, I was going to say it's one of the first things I found that's not lead. But that's not quite right. Because this is pewter, so it has lead in it. But that is the top of a tobacco tin. Been finding a few of these of late, but that's a very nice example. Nice, plain, not florally, but you certainly get good purchase to get into your tobacco tin. Oh yeah, fill the pipe at night time, sit on the outside the tent, have a contemplative puff about the day and how your fortunes have favoured you or not. Yeah, nice little tobacco tin lid. That's a little ripper, that one. Well, on to the next. Wow, how is this for obnoxiously loud? Numbers of nice, big and high, and when we put the pinpointer on, we are only in that area. So if we put the roo-poo right there, that's marked it. Let's have a dig. Keeping away. Oh, nice soft soil. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. And as we crack the ground, oh, what is that? Well, that's something interesting. Oh, here we go. Oh, great. Oh, we've got one of those. Now, I was just going to say, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that was the bloody stoppery thing off a kettle. Well, it is. Because there's the whistle. What the hell's that doing here? Actually, yeah, probably is nearly time for smoko. I'll grab Pete and we'll go for it. Oh, I've mounted that hole at 29. It was. We got that. Yes, it is a plain button. It's one of my favourite ones. You can see by the diamondy pattern in there. It's a really nice one. And it brings us nicely to the point of welcoming Chris V to the Button Brigade. There we go. So thank you very much for your support, Chris. Very much appreciate. Comment every week. Support the channel. Magnificent. Maybe some of you folk out there might like to become a member. Who knows? You can check it out on the sidey thing. There's links somewhere. Viv will write something down the bottom probably and tell you where. But anyway, thank you very much, Chris, and all the others in the Button Brigade. Very much appreciated. On we go. Well, this is obviously something good. Pete has summoned me from across the gully. He's standing there, hands on hips. The shovel is in the ground. He has an air of, bloody hell, this is goodness about him. What's he got? He's coming back. Ooh! What signal was it given, mate?
33, Andy.
Oh, 33. Oh, yeah, okay, I see it. I do. Now, I tell you what, at about this point, folks, let's zoom in. Alrighty, here we go. Now, don't be upset. We are going into Pete's hole. There it is. All right, Peter, you want to do the honours, mate?
Get him out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I reckon that either a Vicky or a...
If it's a Vicky, it's an old Vicky. Would you like a brush, mate?
Yeah, Andy.
All right, here we go. There you go, Cobb. Tried to run away.
Taken.
Beauty. I can see Forest Street written on that, and of all the ones to find, 1858 or 57, do you reckon? It's on the other side.
Yeah. It's not real bad for a...
Yep. Awesome.
The downside's better than the out.
There it is. The all-important thing that we look for.
1859.
Let's have a look at that. Oh, yeah. That's glorious, Pete. You want to turn it over for us too?
Certainly can.
Look at that.
That's not too bad for a coin that's been in the ground for 160 odd years, is it?
No, that's bloody brilliant.
Wow.
Okay. Thanks for bringing us over. That's
No
bloody
props,
brilliant.
mate. I can't believe we actually found something where we've already been.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty good though.
Except down in the Prickles Moor.
Yeah, that's about it.
Down in that gorse. Unbelievable. Oh,
Cool.
that's not bad. That's made my day.
Good stuff. I just got part way back to where I needed to be and Pete swung over his hole again. Do it again, Pete. Awesome.
We should dig that, Andy.
I think we should, mate.
I know what that is.
Yep. The old digging pogo stick. Alrighty. Here we go, here we go.
Andy, I haven't got my that pinpointer with me.
I have.
I mean, I have got my pinpointer, but my pinpointer's decided not to work.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'll get mine out and we'll change into macro. Hang on a tick. Now then. Alright. Oh, Pete.
Let's have a looky.
Oh! Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Right, do it. take it out, mate. Take it out.
Andy, I think we need a brush.
Would you like a brush, Petey?
Oh, I'd love a brush, Andy.
There you go, mate. Whose is that one? Actually, while you do that,
I'm thinking it's another Mrs. Butterworth. Melbourne.
no,
Melbourne,
Victoria. All right.
Okay.
Who do we want to guess?
This should be a decent side. Oh yes, here we go. What's his name?
Eddie?
Decal.
Yeah, there we go.
That's not in bad nick, actually.
No, for a decal, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Now that's a... I know it is a hide decal. Yep, good. Grosses and
because you
wine
can get an
merchant.
Andrews in that too.
Yep, cool.
How good's that?
That's very good. What year was it again, mate?
18.
57. Awesome.
Always check your holes, Andy.
That's exactly right, Petey, mate.
That's a prime situation where
You're just about to fill it in.
worthwhile checking your holes.
Bloody oath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, these are always a cute little find. That's the top off a keg tap. The reason these usually break is because you have to belt the keg tap into the said keg. Now, do you do it when you're sober? Do you do it when you've had a couple under your belt? Well, a misstrike of the mallet will normally result in the breaking of the handle. Common thing to happen. But anyway, that gave us the opportunity to find what went flinging off into the distance. Anyway, we'll keep going. Well, listen to this one. It's just in there. Gee, she's loud, isn't it? Is that my half crown? As it is, I actually think Pete just found one over there when we were here first off. So, yeah, who knows? Everyone knows that the half crown is my white whale, and if I was to find it here with Pete out with me, it would be bloody brilliant. Okay. Oh, it's a coin, but it doesn't look silver. But still, oh, it's been a long while since I've had a good coin. I reckon, with the thickness of that, I'm going to pretty much say token. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that juicy thickness. Oh, yep, hiding decal probably. See the line there? Ooh, well, we better have a clean up, hadn't we? Awesome. Wow. There we go. It is a hiding decal. Elizabeth Street, Melbourne. And 1858. So Petey's was a 1857, I got an 1858. They're just such a glorious thing to find. So yeah, she's got a bit of wear, but we can see that it is hide where my finger is in the shadow and decal. So yeah, very happy with that. That was only a couple of inches down. I put the LG30 on to get depth because I remember stuff out here being deep, but most of the stuff we've been finding's not that deep, so I'd probably get away with the LG24. Might keep that in mind for another time. Might even bring the triple score out here too for a run. But yeah, very happy with that token effort. Oh, Well, just this little bit that I'm working on at the moment, every time I get a signal, look at all the glass that is in the ground. It's amazing. Oh, but what else do we find there? We find one of those. Oh, it's a little button. And what's more is it has writing on it. Right, Moses Levi, London. Always nice to have a good button with really nicely pronounced writing on it so you can see. So, we've thanked Chris V for joining. Now that we've found the next button, Lisa R, Miss Speedy, welcome aboard the Button Brigade. Thank you very much for joining us, supporting the channel as you do. Absolutely magnificent. So yeah, nice little Moses Levi button. Awesome. Anyway, we'll see what else we can find in the ground. It's just about lunchtime, I reckon. But we'll have a few more signals before then, I hope. Anyway, we'll keep going. Now this is an amazing thing, folks. See the tree, the gauze. All right, this morning I swung down here. And I swung down into there. There's a couple of little areas there of interest. So I swung there. Young Peter this afternoon, he swung there. And I tell you what, let's check out what's in his hole. Alrighty, what do you got, Pete?
Look at the condition of that.
Oh, bloody George IV.
Let's
Oh, it's
have
been holed as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. 18, what's that? 1827. That's had a hole in there.
Yep,
Go look at the... That's as clean as a whistle.
that is.
My God.
Awesome.
Wonder how long that's been sitting there. That's one of those nice ones with the
Line on.
line and the crown.
Yep.
Oh, that's lovely. That's you got the hole there.
Yep.
Wow, that's shining.
Bloody oath. Can I have a look, please?
You can.
Thank you.
Ooh, there's another one handy. I've got to check that.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, I'm not walking away this time.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow, you don't get too many come out of the ground in that good a condition for a George the Fourth.
That's not even black.
Nah. Look at the curls in his bloody hair.
And I've cleaned it with my fingers, that's all I've
That's
done.
all, yeah. That is just absolutely magnificent.
Wow.
You've done well, mate.
Yeah.
And how far down do you reckon? It's only 3 inches?
3 inches,
Yeah.
if it's lucky, yeah.
Wow.
Lovely little double signal, that one, when it went off, that's for
Yep.
sure.
Well done, you.
Thanks, mate. That's lovely.
We'll keep moving. That's bloody glorious.
He's
That
got some major curls, hasn't he?
certainly has.
God, look at that.
Well, Pete's just got his shilling, and I've got this signal. We're talking half sov. Who knows? I don't mind if it's only a bloody threepence or a groat. In fact, just down there, once upon a time I got a groat out with Pete. So, in case anyone happens to be wondering why we didn't do a silver sniff, it's quite simple. You never sniff another man's silver. It's one of the If you look up your book of metal detecting, it'll be under there in the ethics section. Anyway, that's all open. Not there. Looks like we've probably shifted it. We'll get the pinpointer out. Are we down deeper somewhere? Might have to get back to you. Hang on a tick. Alright. Just dug that last little bit out that didn't move out, and I spotted something. But it's not what we actually wanted to spot. It's a very far cry from a half sovereign. Anyway, there we go. Another button. Third one for the day. Let's move on. Well, from out of there. Yep. No, it's not a teddy bear's head. It is in fact a tiny little padlock, all part thereof. But they do look like teddy bears, I will give you that. No writing on this one though. So we'll keep moving. Well, Petey's brought this over. It's lead. He doesn't know whether, well, we don't know whether it's a seal or whether that is in fact Chinese writing. Is this a weight for gold or weighing out other things? Cool as. Suppose we'll never ever know, but yeah, pretty neat find.
Put into plasticine.
We could put into plasticine. Alrighty folks, that's us done. Geez, we're nearly like bloody brothers, aren't we? Nearly dressed up the same way.
Same age.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, we've been out in paradise. We've done what you did well. You got a hoard of tokens and a shilling.
Yeah, done well. Very happy with that.
I got a token and some bits and pieces, so that's not a bad day. And as you were saying before, you know, we've been out for nearly 6 hours, and we found some good stuff.
Yep, and had a great day.
And we've been over the place before, so this is what different machines can do. So you've never ever hunted a spot out, and you can always miss stuff, as you saw with Pete finding the shilling. I'd walked 2 metres to the side of it. So yeah, you just never know what you're going to find. But the big thing of the day, mate, is that we're out together. Yeah,
and having a great time.
That's it.
Yeah, excellent.
So, we drop one of these videos every Saturday night at 6:30 our time. Come on over and like, share and subscribe and do all the things to make a channel grow. We've got memberships you can join if you want to support the channel, or you could just wander in Ely to the little shop that we've got and check out the merch. Whoa, you could wear stuff be as flash as a rat with a gold tooth, just like me. Anyway, keep in mind, it's always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished, and detect with a mate. It's a bloody good thing to do. And we'll catch you next time.